Hello, lovely listeners, and good morning, Kim.
Good morning, Jill. Good morning, everyone. Ah, Today, Jill got the message for us. Ah, my spirit guides, my energy, your energies were quiet for me, but they were loud for Jill.
They were,
Ah,
but it's funny because as you and I were talking, Kim, both of our starts to our mornings were this exact message, and I
yes.
saw a very short, rocky path,
Hmm.
and both mine and Kim's mornings started out a little rocky. But what's really interesting to me is none of the rockiness like set either you or I off. I think it was last week we talked about little things irritating us or
Yes.
kind of our reaction. Neither one of us had a reaction to the rocky start to our mornings. It just was what it was. We
Yep.
dealt with each little one was a rock, one was almost a boulder.
Yeah.
But as we were chatting, yeah, as we were chatting, the path vision came a little later, and then some other very cool visions came as well, right?
Yeah. Like the light is there.
Yes.
And we want to go into the darkness. We want to go into, or some of you, not all of us, some of you want to avoid the darkness, or we want to say avoid the fear or the insecurities. It's the light. I see the light hitting that and not seeing it as fear, not seeing it as insecurity, just as like, oh, it just is. It just, it's like the rock.
Yep.
It's there. The light's hitting the rock. You see the rock there. You see, oh, I might have to take a bigger step over that one. Okay. Yep. And
Yes.
yeah.
You don't allow the rocky path or the boulder that's, say, blocking your path or something that is stopping you from getting what you want.
Yeah.
You don't let the fear or the size of the boulder is so big, just don't let it intimidate you. Just look at it like it's a fact. There it is. Okay.
Yeah.
What do I need to do? Now, the vision that I saw, Kim, like I kind of realized after the fact, is the path that I saw was very short. I wasn't seeing a long ways down the path. So
Yeah.
basically, I was seeing today.
Yep.
And I saw for me, there was very small rocks initially. And then, now I'm like, I feel for me, I'm like, I think I'm past like the rockiness. It's just going to be the day that I want it to be now.
Yeah.
But a big part of that is because I didn't get tripped up by those
Yes.
rocks. I didn't turn pebbles into boulders.
Yep. I love that. I can see it. Ah. So using your imagination, like visualize those rocks. Like, oh, you might have a big rock, and then do you let that trip up? Do you let it like take you down? Do you fall flat on your face, or do you like, oh no, I'm standing on top of the rock. Woo. Oh, imagine standing on top of that rock. And now you're looking up, you actually feel taller, you feel proud because you're on top of the rock.
Yeah, yeah,
Ooh, I like this.
I do
And
too. And the rocks actually, a winding, rockier path when I'm out hiking is to me much more interesting than a flat, straight, can see everything path.
yeah,
And it's not like I want that every single time, but when I do find those paths that have tree roots or, things that you're watching for, and
yeah,
you're just very, very present with it, I feel more alive when I'm on those types of paths because I can't really just kick into, autopilot. Like when you're on the smoother paths, we kind of
yep,
tend to just kick on autopilot and we just smooth and they all of them have value. I just think sometimes we see the shorter, rockier, say darker paths. We tend to judge them as being,
well, this this isn't my way. This isn't my
yeah,
way, and it's not.
no.
I'm actually getting very emotional as you're talking about this. Like, I want to cry right now. Wow. It's like a cry, it's all the feelings. So I feel happy, sad, like a happy cry. I feel a sad cry, like all of it. The grief cry, like I'm the excitement cry. Whew. Um, and that path, when you mentioned we love to see the roots in there. I love the little pebbles and all that stuff. It's like that, the lighting up your life.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hmm.
it's like, yes, you feel alive.
You feel
Oh my
alive. Whatever
goodness.
it is that you're feeling, you feel alive with it. And I
Yeah.
think the distinction is it's not a reaction to something, it's being very present with that something. And that's such a different experience.
Ooh, I'm loving this feeling. It went from these rocks that were kind of in our path and we're just kind of like went about our day, like no big deal. And now it turned into this like, I want to stand on top of this rock and I want to be like, yeah, look at me. Look how tall I am. Woohoo!
Yeah, we're playing with life then. We're playing with it. Like the thing
Yeah.
is as we said, the facts, like if there's rocks in your or a boulder in your path today, it is what it is. It really is basically a waste of life and waste of energy to react to it or complain or rah, 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 rah. It's just like you being so curious, Kim, and going, I'm gonna jump on top of this rock and say, I conquered it. And guess what? It's already you just did. All of that same energy you could have put in to that other reaction you put into action.
Yep.
And then you're like on your way. I could just see
Yep.
you going down the path. You're like all excited to see what's next.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, sweet.
I
Awesome. Well,
love that.
yeah, I hope everyone got some visuals of the rocky path and the path and bringing some light into that darkness if the path isn't going very far by just being with it in the moment.
Yep. Yeah. It's a great start to Monday. Great start.
I agree. Wonderful.
Yeah, thank you, Jill. Thank you, everyone.
Yes, thank you, Kim. And thank you, everyone, for listening. Until next time.